students of the game, with Greenville Sports Media, and I'm here with the NIT winning Coach Earl, and also congratulations to your sports accolade as well.
Appreciate that.
And so to start off, man, after a historic NIT run, what are some things that you're doing to increase and maintain that winning coach?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, super proud of the guys. I think it's totally unselfish, and we're playing our best basketball late. It was really cool for the city of Chattanooga, winning the championship, and we had a bunch of people going out to the games in Indianapolis. We had a parade downtown. Our guys were like rock stars, for lack of better terms, in the city of Chattanooga. So, but we're just trying to do the same thing. Now, it's amazing, but we have 9 new guys, so you have to hit the transfer portal. And, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I might get fired for having 9 new guys. And now it's par for the course. So we're just trying to do the same thing, which is recruit high character kids, guys that can fit well into our system. And now the trick is getting them all on the same page in a short period of time. Right? 9 new guys, you do it in the summer, throw guys out. We're now in the fall. I can't believe the season is right around the corner, but getting them on the same page, and we hope to play, get some shooting. We got some hopefully better defense. But we got to get them playing unselfishly.
Right, and I just talked to my guy Teddy over there, and he spoke about recruiting high character guys. And just by speaking to him, I can tell he's one of the high character guys that you speak on recruiting. And he spoke about defense, man. And I know when you think of Chattanooga, you think of shooting and offense, but he spoke of defense. And how do you drill that into the guys that defense is really important?
Yeah, it's a great point. First of all, Teddy is a wonderful young man. I'm glad you said that about him. So we're thrilled to have him. So, but look, we are known for our offensive a little bit. We can get better offensively as well, but there's not a ton of room for improvement for our level team. We try to see the floor and share the ball, and we're not bashful about shooting threes, but we can make dramatic improvement in the defensive end. Right? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to look at the numbers and say, hey, we can really improve on that end. So part of our thing in recruiting young men is getting guys with, I think it starts with mindset. Teddy Washington, he's got some innate ability, he's quick twitch, he's got a feel defensively, but he competes as well. We always want our guys competing. So for him to bring up defense, hopefully we didn't throw him a softball and say, hey, what about the defensive end? He brought it up, but we've been really staying on top of our guys about that, and we're hoping to make tremendous strides in the defensive end of the ball.
And I got to talk about the fan favorite, Big Colin Mulholland, and one of the guys in the NIL area that's a familiar guy. You don't get those guys enough. But what are some steps in the leadership aspect that he's taking, being one of your return guys and knowing what's going on and how you manage things in every day?
Yeah, Colin's another great young man. They call him Big Maple. He's got the red hair, and he played extremely well in our NIT run. A couple things with that. We've challenged him with being more vocal. He's been in our system now a couple of years. We only have 4 guys that are back that have been in the system. But then the other challenge is, look, you did a good job of stringing together like 3 or 4 out of 5 really good games in the NIT. Now how are you going to do when you're on the scouting report of the opposing team and they're coming at you, maybe double teaming you? So there's different hurdles he's going to have to pass, but can he be an everyday guy? And I'm confident he can. He can really pass the ball, knows how to play, is getting stronger and getting tougher, can really shoot the ball as well. So, but as an aside, I tell this story a little bit, but we have the transfer portal and everything, and I sat down with him after the game, and I brought up to him, I said, hey, we played the championship game. I said, do you know how many threes you took in the championship game? And he kind of smiled a little bit. And he said, 16. I said, no, 17. And I said, do you know how many coaching staffs in America would allow you to take 17 threes? And he was like, not many, coach. And he's laughing. I'm like, one. You're looking at changing the box. So, there's just a little funny aside. But he's a wonderful young man, and we're looking for him to take. There's going to be some bumps in the road as you adjust to this new role, but he's really working hard, and we're looking forward to him making that improvement.
And lastly, my Macaulay guys would kill me if I don't ask about Parker Robeson. How has he been doing? How has his offseason been?
Yeah, I'm super proud of him. first of all, he works his tail off. He plays hard all the time, and you know, the other part of it is like there were some games as we look back, like where he's sitting on the bench for 32 minutes, and it's a tie ball game at Bradley, and I'm like, Parker, and he's like, huh, and he hops up and he goes in there and just like dog the ball, play hard, you know, make the right pass, whatever. And he played an unbelievable role for us. So, and my daughters are at Baylor. I have 2 daughters, so I didn't have a choice, but so we got that thing going back and
Game
forth.
this weekend.
Yeah, that's a big game as well, right? But no, he's a wonderful young man, works his tail off, and his role is going to continue to go up. He's been practicing really hard, doing really well, and you know, he's got to make the next step too of, you know, knocking down shots, making the right play, being able to create for others. But you know, just super thrilled to have him in the program. I think you'll see him make tremendous strides going forward as well.
Thanks for coming on Students of the Game, Coach. It's always good to
Appreciate
talk to
you.
you.
Thanks for what all you do.
Thank you.